Hello, it's a pleasure to be with you for my TBC live broadcast. My name is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey, reporting to you for another live broadcast today. And this is my 375th live broadcast. Now, folks, that means that I'm only 15 broadcasts away from 400 live broadcasts. Just 15 live broadcasts. And you know, because I do broadcasts every day pretty much, that should be covered over the next 2 weeks in a day. So I hope that a lot of people can join me for my 400 live broadcast in a little over 2 weeks. Now, I got something else, another announcement that most of you don't know. Tomorrow will be my birthday, okay? Tomorrow's my birthday, April 7th. And I want to say to you all, I hope y'all can be there for my broadcast. Yes, I will be doing a broadcast on my birthday, okay? But I'm hoping that, that everything go well, that I'm healthy and I live and see another day birthday. Now, my remarkable loved one, y'all may have noticed a change on our Facebook wall. That's because she did that for us, and I'm thank you so much for honey for doing that. Thank you. But my birthday is actually tomorrow. I've had some people say happy birthday to me before, but it's really actual April 7th is my birthday. Okay, now, I want to thank my loved ones so eloquently for always supporting me like you do. Nothing can change how I feel about you, of course. And thank you so much for Kayla and Caitlin for being here. I know the weather is great outside. I know that that y'all enjoy watching me. Thank you so much. I want to thank all that's here, in my actual chat room. Thank you so much for everyone, Mr. Salon and Cleopatra from Mr. Salon. He lives in Italy, but he's among the Bangladesh community, and also Cleopatra. She lives in the Philippines. Thank you so much for being here. And I know that in those areas, particularly in the Philippines, it's really early in the morning. For someone to get up that early to watch my broadcast, I commend you for doing that. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for everyone that's here, Mr. Sharif. Thank you so much for being here as well. All right. There may be some more people filtering in at some point. I believe I finally figured out they got a new way to do your sharing screen. Now, I think I kind of messed with it, and I believe y'all be able to see my screen today. Okay, their screen has changed more like my Zoom account screen, how you share your screen. So they have made some changes. I knew they're working on a few changes in the system, but I discovered a change in the system that I believe will cause y'all to see my screen now when I share it. Okay, now, so let's get started, folks. Let's go ahead and see if y'all can see my screen. Okay, let me see here. Hopefully y'all will see me in just a moment. Okay, folks, this is our TBC blog, and the very first video is that we are taking TBC to greater heights. This video, I believe, was done by I believe Victoria Flores of South Africa, I believe. Yes, that's correct. Victoria Flores. Okay, let me come out of that. That's she's been been featured on here quite often lately. That's great accomplishment. Okay, the next one is this one here is our Bangladesh community, and they did a fine job here in this particular live broadcast. Okay, that was his 9th broadcast. Excellent job. Okay. Excellent job there. Now, this particular live broadcast is done by our female broadcast, our female Bangladesh community. Okay, the females are doing well, just like the males in Bangladesh, and being featured on the blog. Okay, the next one says hurry up and collect your gift. And this was actually Mizanor, the leader of the Bangladesh community, doing his broadcast, and he's done a fine job. Actually, I was at his broadcast today, matter of fact, with his with the rest of his quite a few his people from his country of Bangladesh. Now, folks, I want to say that I thank admin for listening to me, that they actually saw that and took that particular YouTube and put it here. This is the video that I was talking about yesterday, that I had put in my chat area. I'd like to thank all of you for actually watching this video. This was the video that I was talking about, folks. It's about 25 or 26 minutes long. I mean, 25, 26 minutes long. It's not a real long video, but it is such a great video talking about what, to the extent that those Africans are, this is how they're living every day, getting small grains of gold, physical gold. And right below this, what does admin say? Digital gold will succeed where physical gold has failed. TBC will end poverty globally. I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more. Okay? This is something that you all should actually watch. Okay? I highly encourage you to watch this. All right? I'm gonna let me see here. I know y'all can't hear it, but I'm just play a little bit of it. This is the Mandora gold mine. On these 40 hectares, thousands of miners are risking their lives in order to find a few grams of gold. Marcel is one of them. On these 40 hectares, thousands of miners are risking their lives in order to find a few grams. He chases the gold that will get him out of prison. Marcel is one of them. On these 40 hectares, thousands of miners are risking their lives. Okay, folks, I'm going to stop that right there. This is the video that I highly recommend that everyone watch. I wish every member of TBC could watch this, because this is very indicative of how people live that's in extreme poverty, folks. There's a big difference between the super elites and how they live versus how these Africans live. And this is something for y'all to see, okay? But guess what? We know we have something. We know we have the solution called the Billion Coin, correct? Okay. Let's keep going. By the way, I want to congratulate Mr. Musa that lives up in Maryland. And he actually gave me this video, and I thought I would share it with you all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for actually giving me that video. Musa actually gave it to me. Then I featured it on the on my broadcast in the chat area, and lo and behold, admin put it in the blog. And this is my video yesterday that I really went to an extent to congratulate and to give my heartfelt warmth to the administration of TBC, because of the fact that they have done so much for us folks so far. And I'm sure there are more bigger things ahead for us. But if admin just left us, we have more than enough to actually unify and move towards 1 billion members, folks. But admin is here. I'm just letting you know that I appreciate what admin does, and I'm sure a lot of you all too. And this was a video that I did yesterday. It was my 374th, and of course, it's on the blog. I figured it would be, and I thank admin so much for that. Okay, this is inmate Derek. His day 31 training, how to bring in merchants into TBC. Excellent video, by the way. And Les and Scott Thorne, who, yeah, I see Bradley. Okay, yeah, I see Musa. I see you in the chat area. Yes, yes. You I'm gonna tell you, man, giving that video to me, and I featured it, talked about it in my video, and it made the blog. I said that out loud so admin could hear that, so to make sure they can put that on the blog. But right now, I want to let's all give Mr. Scott Thorne congratulations for his 200 broadcast, which was featured yesterday. Okay, 200 live broadcasts. He's a great leader in our community. He is the send button host for Cambodia, which he'll be doing that on Monday. Although he lives in the United States, out in the West Coast of the United States, he is originally from Cambodia, and he does a great broadcast for his native country. Okay. All right. Okay, folks, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna come out of this screen share right now, and just talk to you just a little about the fact that we at a point right now, TBC, where people are trying to see exactly where what direction we're going and how can we get more involved. But you know one thing, folks, we just got to keep it simple. My message to you all is to keep it simple. Your journey in the Billion Coin. Follow the systems in place, which is the 23-step fast start system. Follow the rapid rewards system. When you bring on two, and they bring on two each, and that just expand and expand and expand, meaning you educate each one properly. Recognize our 3 campaigns, being the merchant adoption campaign, the cash flow campaign, and the massive growth campaign. Because folks, we need to have growth and massive growth in TBC. You know, when just going back on Mr. Scott Thorne with his 200 broadcasts, when he talked about the 10 successful things to be successful, if everyone in TBC went back and listened to that video, I'm going to tell you right now, there will be no reason why anyone should not be successful in the Billion Coin, folks. If you listen specifically what he's saying with those 10 successful things, I'm telling you, folks, there's no way you should not be successful. And just like I said, keep it simple. Don't stress yourself out, if you don't know how to cash flow. I referred someone today on how to cash flow. Okay, I'm not a cash flow coach, although I have cash flow in TBC, but I'm not a cash flow coach. Okay, Randy Wilson is one. I refer them to Randy Wilson's website at tbcrandy.com. I let him know that Randy no longer do live videos, live sessions anymore, because he got 100 or more videos that he's recorded. Every time they had a session, it was recorded. It was recorded. Okay. It was recorded. So, people. So what I'm saying to you is this. We simply have to keep things simple. I think what happens to a lot of our members is that we actually just try to make things a little difficult, and then we run a little hurdle that gets, or a little way to kind of stifle us. We sometimes don't know where to go forward. So what happens when you start to feel that way? Well, what you essentially got to do is do what I do, Scott Thun do, or everyone here in the chat area do. They go where? To the TBC blog at blog.thebillioncoin.info. Practically every answer involving the billion coin is right there, folks. But you know what makes why some of our members have a tough time? Do you know why that is? You know why because they can't keep it simple. You know why? Because now I talk about studying the blog. I take a little bit up the ante on that one. I go a little higher. But most people won't even read the blog. You know, I've discovered that by being a student of the blog, things seem so much simpler for me. You see? And so what I'm asking people to do is just keep it simple. Don't try to make it complex. Don't fight with it. Flow with it. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Don't fight with the systems in place. Flow. Absorb it. Okay? Don't fight with the system. Flow with it. Absorb it. What I'm trying to tell you is this. The TBC system that's in place is no different from other systems. And this is what I mean. In any other online business, guess what? They also got systems too. And when you don't follow their systems, you don't create cash flow. There's virtually no reason why any TBC member should not be cash flowing if they do the 23-step system. Because guess what? In Randy's cash flow coaching, guess what he's teaching you? The 23 fast start system. It's simple, folks. You're just making it too complex. Just follow the system and make it simple. That's my message to today. Keeping it simple. Not complex. Keep your flow, your learning process in TBC simple. Step by step by step. Some people may not go at the same frequency as others in learning. Ask yourself, when you was in school as a child, did you learn at the same frequency as all the other students? No, you didn't. Some were a little bit more ahead, a little bit more advanced thinking than you. Learn at your own pace. Keep it simple, folks. Just learn at your own pace. I don't let nothing get in my way of learning. I don't let anything get in my way of keeping it simple. Keep your stress down. That's what I do in my life, even beyond TBC. I'm not going to let anyone get myself all stressed out about anything. Because guess what? I got to protect my heart, my mind. And I give everything up to God first. Because when you do that, things work out anyway. But you got to keep it simple, folks. You just got to keep your flow, your learning process, and the systems that's in place simple. Admin didn't mean for it to be complex. They may give you a lot of things. They're trying to make it simpler for you. But a lot of members just try to make it too complex and sit back and complain. The first thing I want to say is, I don't know how to make Some of them don't even know how to do transactions, folks. Can you believe that? Some people don't even know how to do a transaction. That's why they make mistakes and do these large transactions. And then they get that letter from the commissioner of the Billion Coin, temporarily suspending their wallet. Folks, I have never got my wallet suspended, and likely never would happen, because I follow the steps in place. I've only had one person on my team that violated. But I can tell you, that's because they don't pay attention. They're not plugged in. I can't make anybody, even on my team, plug in. That's up to them. It's like it's that old saying, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make that horse drink. It's the same thing applied to humans. You can show them every step, the TBC, the whole philosophy, the concept, but you can't make them learn it. You can't make them read the blog. You can't make them study. You just can't. So you got to work with the ones that's willing to learn, that willing to cash flow, that want to know how to grow our community. And you as a leader, as a TBCN, keep it simple for your new people and let them say the same thing to them. Tell them to keep their people, keep it simple. Just learn it step by step at your own frequency. Okay? Folks, I don't have much else for you today. It's a pleasure to be with you all. Thank you for all that came in later. Thank you, Mr. Mbae Derek. Thank you so much for showing up today, sir. It's so a pleasure to see you here today. The message that I'm basically talking about is keeping the Billion Coin simple. That's the key thing, keeping it simple. Because so often, I think when things don't go correctly for a lot of TBCNs, they want to point the blame. Sometimes the admin. Admin did not give us a system by which we should be struggling with it. Admin gave us a system by which we should be involved in it. Ask Mr. Mbae Derek. He can tell you. He directs his people on a challenge. You're talking about merchants. He's a very active person. If anyone here would like to come on with me on a I left the link up further up in the chat room, the Google Hangout. Anybody will come in the panel to give any anything, you can do that now, because I've pretty much done all I'm gonna do today, folks. For those that don't know how to share their screen, there is a new way you do it. Okay, it's really up on the screen. You just got to click into application screen and click on the thing you want to share. So it's just one little step you got to do in the share screen thing. That's something YouTube did. So folks, if no one's going to come with me now, that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay, folks. I want to add again for those that came in later. I'm just making an announcement. I don't expect anything, no gifts, anything like that. I'm just letting you know that my birthday is tomorrow. Yes, my birthday is tomorrow, April 7th, Sunday. I will be doing a broadcast tomorrow. Okay. So I want to thank everyone for being here. Thank you for my loved one for being here, and Caitlin. Thank you so much for y'all always being here. Thank you so much. Miss you so much. I tell you all, just keep pushing forward. Just keep pushing forward to our billion members, folks. Keep getting people involved. Get out there, folks. Okay? Y'all have a great day. Thank you, everyone that's here. My goodness, I got Musa, Mbae Derek. Oh my goodness. So many great leaders. Christine Tangway showed up. It's just so many great people showed up today. I'm sorry people came in later. You probably just got to stop when I stop and go back and listen to it again. But the gist of this broadcast is to keep your experience simple and the Billion Coin. With that said, you all have a great day. Peace, everybody.